Missed you this morning, Doc.
Get in the Animus. Let's go.
Use the scholars you have rescued to pass unnoticed into guarded areas.
Come in, Altair. I trust you are well rested? Ready for your remaining trials?
I am, but I'd speak with you first. I have questions.
Ask then. I'll do my best to answer.
The merchant king of Damas murdered the nobles who ruled his city. Majd ad-Din in Jerusalem used fear to force his people into submission. I suspect William meant to murder Richard and hold Akka with his troops. These men were meant to aid their leaders. Instead, they chose to betray them. What I do not understand is why.
Is the answer not obvious? The Templars desire control. Each man, as you've noted, wanted to claim their cities in the Templar name, that the Templars themselves might rule the Holy Land, and eventually beyond. But they cannot succeed in their mission.
Why is that?
Their plans depend upon the Templar treasure, the Peace of Eden. But we hold it now, and they cannot hope to achieve their goals without it.
What is this treasure?
It is temptation.
It's just a piece of silver.
Look at it.
What am I supposed to see?
This piece of silver cast out Adam and Eve. It turned staves into snakes, parted and closed the Red Sea. Ares used it to start the Trojan War, and with it a poor carpenter turned water into wine.
It seems rather plain for all the power you claim it has. How does it work?
He who holds it commands the hearts and minds of whoever looks upon it. Whoever tastes of it, as they say.
Then Gagne's men?
An experiment. Herbs used to simulate its effects, to be ready for when they held it.
Talel supplied them. Tamir equipped them. They were preparing for something. But what?
War.
And the others, the men who ruled the cities, they meant to gather up their people, make them like Gagne's men.
The perfect citizens, the perfect soldiers, a perfect world.
Robert de Sable must never have this back.
So long as he and his brothers live, they will try.
Then they must be destroyed.
Which is what I've had you doing. There are 2 more Templars who require your attention. One in Akka, known as Sibran. One in Damas, called Jubair. Visit with the Bureau leaders. They'll instruct you further.
As you wish.
Be quick about it. No doubt Robert de Sable is made nervous by our continued success. His remaining followers will do their best to expose you. They know you come, the man in the white hood. They'll be looking for you.
They won't find me. I'm but a blade in the crowd.
Here, my gift to you, in gratitude for the good work you've done.
Is he running from someone?
Preparation is crucial to your success. Clear the area of archers and guards before confronting your assassination.
It's the hero of Damas. Come in, stay a while. Tell me all about your adventures.
I'm afraid I don't have the time.
I see. Too important for me now.
It's not that.
No, of course not. How may I serve you then?
Mualim has asked I take the life of the one they call Jubair.
Ah, Salah ad-Din's chief scholar. Strange choice of target, in my opinion. But who are we to question the Master's will? I'm sure he has his reasons.
Then you're familiar with the man.
He's been quite busy these past few days, organizing the scholars and sending them into the streets to preach.
What do they speak of?
Light and fire, cleansing sins, apocalyptic nonsense, if you ask me. All this talk of paths and a new world.
What about this new world?
Couldn't say. I don't pay attention to the ramblings of madmen. Much too busy with real work.
Very well. I'll walk among the people, see what I can learn. Where would you suggest I search?
South of here, you'll find an academy and a guard tower. They're both good places to search. There's also a hospital to the east you might want to visit.
I'll begin at once.
So eager. You've certainly changed, and for the better, I might add.
Make room. Take Jaffa. There will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this fight before it has a chance to begin. That city is ours. Has always been ours. We should have watched where he was going. It is our duty to defend it until death. The Crusaders must be destroyed. Has he gone mad? Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay! Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering.
You are not allowed to be here. Leave.
The Crusaders.
Come no further.
Gebereceksin. Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür. Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür. No mistake.
Turn back now.
The very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. Rest on Hamir. Resist. Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür. The Shaitan is everywhere. Watching. Waiting. His hırsızlık always. Gebereceksin. Fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor to die in service to God. For what we believe in, there is no greater glory than this. Now comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Salah-ad-Din rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, finds favor with us, that he may grant us victory.
No, please don't leave. Just a few coins.
What is he doing?
Please, leave our city. Take that. I'm so hungry. What is he doing? Money I bet it you.
Worry, friends.
A few coins. All I ask is for a doing? Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor.
Bad news, brother. I killed a Templar this morning. Well, I suppose that's actually good news. I even found a letter on him which I gave to Jubair, who said he'd find you and deliver it. But from the look in your face, I suspect this hasn't happened. Go on then. Don't waste any more time with me. Seek Jubair and get that letter.
يا له من أحمق.
Hırsızlar garajına mutfak.
That hurts!
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür. Hırsızlar garajına mutfak. What is
Our fathers dwelled in darkness, and their fathers before them. It does not mean we must dwell.
What is it?
What's going on? What's he running? He's going to run into someone.
What's he running?
Stand here, leave.
What أيها اللص?
What is this?
لص حقير. سأقطع يديك.
Altair, here, take this. I've been looking everywhere for you. Now I can finally return to Masyaf. Last time I offered to do someone a favor.
أنت حثالة. What أيها اللص?
That hurts! Stop it, please! What have I done wrong? Tell me, please!
What أيها اللص?
Richard, take Jaffa. There will be no stopping him.
You're hurting me!
لص. أنت حثالة.
What have I done wrong? Tell me, please!
لص. أنت حثالة.
Kalabalığın içine karışmayı seviyor. Gözünüzü dört açın. Kimsenin sizi kandırmasına izin vermeyin. Benden bir daha kaçamayacaksın. Geçen sefer şanslıydın. Ama bu sefer değil.
I'm so hungry. Just a little
It
money,
does
I
not
beg of
mean
you.
we must as well. This is our
Benden bir
chance to
daha
begin anew.
kaçamayacaksın.
Let Jubair lead you to revelation. Let him lead you.
Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels. Gebereceksin. They go against the will of fool. And
What أيها اللص?
everywhere they ride, they lead only suffering and yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
Please, someone do something!
لص حقير. سأقطع يديك.
Our fathers dwelled in darkness.
Your life ends now.
Your presence annoys me. أيها اللص.
He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must pull back.
What happens to this corpse?
Be wary, friends. The shaitan is everywhere. Watching, waiting. He
Take your
tempts
sword
us
from my
always.
side.
Be strong, strong like Salahadin.
Who would do such an awful thing? Such an awful thing. What happened to you?
Oh, terrible.
Who could have done such a thing?
God curse the one who's done this. Where are you? What happened to this poor soul?
What happened to you? Please, do something. Please, help me.
What are you under?
Doing this to me.
على رسلك.
Thank you. I'll find a way to repay his kindness and swear it.
You can't do that. You can't just kill someone. You won't get away with it. God! Stop acting like a child. Where is the one responsible for this?
I'll have your head.
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
Please, help me. Why are you doing this?
إذا رأيتموه لا تدعوه يعني. انتبهوا جيدا.
doing that for?
You are not
Please, someone do something. Why are you doing this? I've done nothing wrong.
Get him!
I will end your life at any
Where is the one responsible?
Why are you doing this to me?
Criminal.
I've done nothing wrong.
He's thirsty.
Please, help
Get
me.
that ejection.
Let me go. Please stop.
Altair, your name is on everybody's lips these days, and for once their words are kind. If you're truly a changed man, perhaps you'd be willing to do me a favor. Jubair has employed certain merchants to spy on the citizens for him. They feed him names in exchange for gold. You would be doing all the city a great service if you were to find these merchants and destroy their stalls. This should end their evil.
Keep doing that.
Let go of me. I've done nothing
You'll
wrong.
find every
Pay for your sins.
Anyone see it? I see him!
This won't be too difficult.
good thing today, Altair. In exchange, I'll share my knowledge with you. Your target is likely to be dressed much like his followers. So here is how to distinguish him from the others. He wears rich golden robes and carries with him a large pouch. Find him, brother. Make him feel pain.
He should stop acting like a child. Away with you.
All I ask is for a few coins.
I'll help in any way I can.
You live a lie, surrounded by false knowledge, created by wicked men who seek dominion over your minds. Locked away, they might still be discovered, but once burned, these texts can no longer do harm. Jubair sees things the way they truly are, sees the poison you carry in your hearts and minds. He works to cast it out. Remove all texts from your homes and schools. Give them to us. They must be destroyed.
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
أيها المرتد
You're a dead man. He won't. Keep out, won't be gone and get away. You cannot run forever.
Kaçman fayda etmez. Kaçman fayda etmez. Gel buraya.
They're forbidden for you to eat. Infidel, die!
Bu tarafta.
Don't get away from me.
Çekil önümden yoksa ederim.
You cannot run forever!
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
He saw what must be done, understood it fell to him, having learned the truth, to spread it. And as he was shown the way, so was I, and I will show you as well. Jubair sees things the way they truly are, sees the poison you carry in your hearts and minds. He works to cast it out. Remove all texts from your homes and schools. Give them to us. They must be destroyed.
I'll teach you to pick a fight.
Jubair sees things the way they truly are, sees the poison you carry in your hearts and minds. He works to cast it out. Remove all texts from your homes and schools. Give them to us. They must be destroyed.
You will pay dearly for that.
Violence is not the answer, my child.
In this we agree, so speak and I may stay my blade. What is it your master intends? Why destroy all this knowledge?
We lay the stones to build a road upon which soon all men will travel. It leads to a better tomorrow.
That is not what I see.
Then you are blind. The words upon these parchments, they are poison. Jubair holds the cure. He'll free us from their lies.
It's nonsense you speak. You've lost your mind.
No, not lost, but found. I see the world for what it truly is. He has shown me so much. I am illuminated.
A fanatic is all you are, and dangerous for it.
Do what you must. It changes nothing. We are not afraid.
You should be.
You'll never get away!
Where is he going?
I wonder if anyone was hurt. That's sure to leave a mark.
There is no reason for doing that.
You are not supposed to be here. Leave.
Look, what is he doing?
You shouldn't be here. Be gone.
I've never seen someone do that before.
What أيها اللص؟ ارحل من هنا!
He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence.
What news, Altair?
I've learned much about my enemy.
Share what you know then.
Jubair has become obsessed with purging the city of its knowledge.
A most terrible crime. Now I see why Mualim wants you to remove him.
He's using the city scholars to assist him. They go out into the streets, harassing the people and collecting all their written works. I fear he intends to destroy them all.
He must be stopped.
That's why I'm here. He's to hold a meeting soon, at the Madrasa al-Qallasa. It's where I'll go. It's where I'll take his life.
I'll leave you alone to prepare. Bring glory to the Brotherhood.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Infidels! They go against the will of God!
حقير وأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك.
He seems to be in a rush.
I'm not hurt. I was very much...
My, well, he seems to be in a hurry.
Every single text in this city must be destroyed.
My friend, you must not do this. Much knowledge rests within these parchments, put there by our ancestors for good reason.
And what reason is this?
They are beacons, meant to guide us, to save us from the darkness that is ignorance.
No, these bits of paper are covered in lies. They poison your minds, and so long as they exist, you cannot hope to see the world the way it truly is.
How can you accuse these scrolls of being weapons? They are tools of learning.
You turn to them for answers and salvation. You rely more upon them than yourselves. This makes you weak and stupid. You trust in words, drops of ink. Do you ever stop to think of who put them there? Or why? No, you simply accept their words without question. And what if those words speak falsely? As they often do. This is dangerous.
You are wrong. These texts give the gift of knowledge. We need them.
You love your precious writings. You'd do anything for them?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Then join them! Any man who speaks as he is just as much a threat. Do any else among you wish to challenge me? Good! Your orders are simple enough. Go out into the city, collect any remaining writings and add them to the piles in the streets. When you're done, we'll send a cart to collect them, that they may be destroyed.
It's forbidden for you to be here.
Is there a reason for this nonsense?
Citizen! Citizen!
God save it.
Bring forth your writing. Place them in the pile before me. Keep any is a sin. Know and embrace the truth of my words. Free yourselves from the lies and traditions of the past. Away with it.
I beg of you, just a few coins, please.
Anyone can put ink to parchment. Anyone. Such power, such influence must be controlled. It cannot be given over to just any person. It is irresponsible and dangerous. We must destroy them all, that they do not further poison our minds. Get away from me! They seem safe, but it is a trick. Fell words give way to evil deeds. Look around. Die, infidels! Come back here!
Let me go!
What do you want? You want something? Maybe if you watched one village go. You are not allowed to be here. Leave.
Today is a glorious day. We will at last be free. Purge yourselves of these evil spirits before... Who did this?
For centuries, we've quietly acquiesced, agreed to believe based on nothing more than the words of men and women long since...
Leave this This person...
Good people of Damascus, you are doing the right thing. Let us cleanse this city of its poisoned past. This is a righteous act, and from the flames shall be born a new era, one of truth and unity, governed by a singular wisdom.
Leave it to Rex.
You must be made to see the truth. أنت تتبع طريق الضلال. سأطارده. سأحرك. He's attacking me. Somebody do something. Yes. You too will be illuminated. Unbeliever. Get out of my way. See how well you can make out. Capture him, my disciple. Why? Why have you done this?
Men must be free to do what they believe. It is not our right to punish one for thinking what they do, no matter how much we disagree.
Then what?
You of all people should know the answer. Educate them. Teach them right from wrong. It must be knowledge that frees them, not force.
They do not learn, fixed in their ways as they are. You are naive to think otherwise. It's an illness, for which there is but one cure.
You're wrong, and that's why you must be put to rest.
Am I not unlike those precious books you seek to save? A source of knowledge with which you disagree, yet you're rather quick to steal my life.
A small sacrifice to save many. It is necessary.
Is it not ancient scrolls that inspire the Crusaders? That fill Salah ad-Din and his men with a sense of righteous fury? Their texts endanger others, bring death in their wake. I too was making a small sacrifice. It matters little now. Your deed is done, and so am I.
You will die here! Give up! You are here! Maybe you have an advantage! I will capture Give up! You know it! Kill him!
Burada değil. Başka bir yere bakın. Ortaya çıkacak.
Altair, tell me you've met with success.
Yes. Jubair's fires are extinguished. His life as well.
Excellent news. I had no doubt you'd succeed.
You should have seen it. The scholars followed him so readily. Wasn't just books they fed to fire either, but any man who opposed them.
Such ignorance breeds only evil. You've done a good thing this day.
As with my other targets, he believed he was doing the right thing, clearing a path to a better future.
Of course he would. Such is the landscape of a madman's mind.
The things I've seen these past few weeks, it's as if all the land has gone mad.
And this is why we fight to end the war, that sanity might return. The people are desperate for direction. It's easy for men like Jubair to prey on this and turn them towards evil. You should go, Altair. Return to Mualim. Tell him what you saw. Let him know the good you've done this day.
Safety and peace, Rafiq.
Upon you as well.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one. When the Animus shows you are being watched by an informed guard.
Welcome home, child. What news?
Another of the named is put to rest.
Then it would appear your work is nearly complete, and your status restored.
A question, Master, if I may.
Ask, and I will answer.
Why these men? Jubair and Sabrand?
Ah, don't you see? They paved the way for change. Ensure threats both old and new are not given cause to intervene.
To weaken them is to weaken our enemy. I suppose that makes sense.
Were these men to continue their work, our work would quickly be undone.
How is that? We've caused them much grief.
We strike at the arms, yes. But this is a hydra that you face, and it is quick to replace that which is severed.
Then we should lop off its head and be done with this.
Soon, soon. We are close. Only one more man stands between us and our ultimate goal.
I will return to my work. The sooner this last man dies, the sooner I might face our true enemy.
Before you go, I have a question for you.
Of course.
What is the truth?
We place faith in ourselves. We see the world the way it really is, and hope that one day all mankind might see the same.
What is the world, then?
An illusion. One which we can either submit to, as most do, or transcend.
What is it to transcend?
To recognize nothing is true and everything is permitted. That laws arise not from divinity but reason. I understand now that our creed does not command us to be free. It commands us to be wise.
Do you see now why the Templars are a threat?
Whereas we would dispel the illusion, they would use it to rule.
Yes, to reshape the world in an image more pleasing to them. That is why I sent you to steal their treasure. That is why I keep it locked away. And that is why you kill them. So long as even one survives, so too does their desire to create a new world order. Take your equipment. Seek out this last man. With his death, Robert de Sable will at last be vulnerable.
It will be done.
Safety and peace upon you, Altair.